Γεια σας. Καλώς ήρθατε σε ακόμα ένα επεισόδιο. Η τηλεόραση της Cruella, ξέρετε. Ένα ακόμα επεισόδιο φωτιά, ξέρετε. Θα σας ανάψει φωτιές. Θα σας κάνει 15 βίντεο, μείον 5 βίντεο. Πόσο μας κάνει? Το ξέρετε. Μας κάνει 10 βίντεο πυρκαγιά, το ξέρετε. Θα σας δείξουμε 10 βίντεο, ξέρετε.
Όταν στο σπίτι σου μπαίνουνε τα σκουπίδια, πρέπει να καθαρίζεις, πρέπει να ξεσκονίζεις, όπως τότε σκονιστήκαμε, όπως τότε καθαρίσαμε. Καθαρίζεις, βρωμίζεις, καθαρίζεις, βρωμίζεις.
To whom it may concern, it's come to my attention, so-called Pentagram Sam. Just because you watch Buffy and you bought a chronicle book about Alex Tsoli doesn't mean you reside on the dark side. Pentagram Sam, ain't no pentagram smarty. I'm spilling all your secrets like I'm Israel Rigardi. You got your cauldron at the Halloween superstore. You in the basement with your older sister's Ouija board. I'm swagging with the Abram Elm. I got 50 demons gonna do what I tell them. I got 6 sigils on my emerald rings. How about you? You got any of them things? You think you got your hex on? All you got is specs on. Harry Potter, hot topic, what you bouncing checks on? I'm blinging in the golden dawn. I'm gonna ting-ting and then you be gone. I'm giving crazy witch like Perusa Ball. Scraping pointy boots be the way that I walk. I got crystal balls and my magic is black. Pentagram Sam, I got my wand in your crack. I'm spinning old school on my rider decks while you spin 2 ducats on the special effects. You be quaking in your docks when you hear my malediction. You think you are warlock, but it's just a fiction. We be chilling with the boneless one. Not you, Sam, you be out on your bums. You tend kinda jealous when you hear what I chant. Step aside, poser, I'm the Hierophant. 4-barrel coffee and a maple bacon donut. Roll a fix down Valencia, I owe it. Facebook friends with Cena LaVey. Pentagram Sam, get out of the way. Pentagram Sam, more like Pentagram Susie. A pentagram moms be up in my jacuzzi. We live in San Francisco in the mystical fog. You featured the new disco on your Tumblr blog. I got Satan on speed dial, raising dead freestyle. Super fancy necromancy, do our bidding meanwhile. Making evil shapes in non-Euclidean geometry. My coven built a creature, then we sent it out to hunt you. You be riding on that busted broom, while Misty breaking into every tomb.
With the old ones we stand tall, your kinder coven's gonna fall. Miskatonic U is my alma mater, my territory is terror, yours is Norwich. Terry, are you daydreaming a witch? I see you in your nightmares, but I bring the Dunwich horror. Can't be found in any bookstore. Cover you in gore or phantasmatical lore. Chronic is Cathorn, icky ooze on your front door. To the club, perform the right, black is night, no hope. Y'all got the velvet ropes, I'm +9, you know. Dr. Herbert West, raise a posse for the party. Even Eric Zorn brought his modern monopoly. Look at me and you're petrified, see? Even death will die.
I'm spitting on the Melius, Maleficarum Delius. You only got the cliff notes, sacrificing Kushigo.
Casting magic circles with the universal hexagram. A Hazard called to Babylon, he's sending you a telegram.
Giving you the boot like you is Low Rich Shannon Doherty. The only magic potion that you drink comes in a 40. You're blowing up the MySpace right next to your butterface. Papa Page, Phoebe Prue, charmed I'm sure, but now you're through.
Αρνούμε να δουλέψω έτσι με αυτές τις συνθήκες. Με αυτές τις συνθήκες εγώ δεν δουλέψα ποτέ. Εγώ είμαι κολυδάκουλιας. Εγώ με αυτές τις συνθήκες δεν δουλέψα ποτέ. Το 6 δεν τα βάζω στο στόμα μου. Το 6 δεν τα βάζω στο στόμα μου, ακούτε. Άθλουμε. Arrumana tuleb sõkatama tõstussun fekes. Parte mu telefoon on maailman tsarruma. Parte mu telefoon on tsarruma, see on pargalaru.
I've been afraid of being me, afraid of what you think of me, afraid of who I might be, if I could really be me.
It began in our mother's womb. Mother said, "My twin brother kicked me so hard that I was raw. Then he was born. Poof. Then I had other things to be afraid of."
I've been afraid of lions. I've been afraid of bears. I've been afraid of you, standing at the top of the stairs. I've been afraid of foxes, afraid of ticks and toxes, squish, squash. I've been afraid of what you might do. I've been afraid that I might kill you. I've been afraid of charming faces, afraid of murderers who leave no traces, who hide in worlds no one can see, playing their games of make-believe.
Walking with my friend, she dropped a bomb. She said that when she played with their baby, her husband would sit and watch and say, "Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock." She never knew what he'd do, but he counted down until he'd do it. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
I've been afraid of where to begin, afraid of games I could never win, where words can sting like the prick of a pin,
Where burning toast is a cardinal sin. Tick-tock,
I've been afraid of what the future holds,
terror,
afraid of believing what I've been told.
silenced,
I've been afraid of who I might be
erased,
after you got done with me.
dead. But
I'm not afraid of you anymore. Not anymore.
tick-tock,
I've been afraid of being followed at night, afraid of doing nothing right, afraid of a house where only you hold the key, in the land of secrecy, afraid you'd pull out your little toy gun and laugh and think it's lots of fun.
another friend told me that her ex-husband was dying. Standing at his deathbed, her body shook as though it too remembered. He said, I thought I'd be the death of you. She paused and said, I thought you'd be the death of me too. You might think your sweetheart's true, but he might try to murder you. I've been afraid of being left for dead, of being a dog that never gets fed, of being a book that never gets read, where every word in the book spelled dread. But I'm not afraid of you, or you, or you, or you. No, 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 I'm not afraid of you anymore.
Yeti, Alex Tsoli, Alex Tsoli, Alex Tsoli, posso prostato fresco Alex Tsoli, poziomok Tsoli, posmesemu me Cruella quiero me doxarada, que embriaco voyage Tsoli. Ich bin sicher, dass Sie jetzt in der als im Viva-Stars.
credete, la cosina solo, metabolic, metapotapasmianis, to maquillage, che da make-up, che da molly, che da figlionca, eyeliner, credete. O spugnatoriame prosengis, unei Veronique mi possa aiutare a sì che con una sua vocalizza la caneta da masterclass, credete. Ja do make-up, ja do stasis, che da chromata, che da tax, credete. Απάντησα, συγγνώμη κυρία μου, αλλά δεν ξέρω, ξέρετε. Και η κόρη μου ξέρει από ταινίες, ξέρετε, και τρελαθίλμ, ξέρετε. Τότε μας κλείνανε ραντεβού στη ταινιοθήκη της Ελλάδας, ξέρετε. Το κορίτσι μου, η κρονίτσα μου ήταν νεστική, ξέρετε. Και άκουσε ταινιοθήκη της Ελλάδας και λέει θα πάω να φάω τα αρχεία, ξέρετε. Και πήγαμε, ξέρετε, και γυρίσαμε, ξέρετε, να πείτε, ξέρετε.
Σας αφήσω το link από κάτω, ξέρετε.
Now then, it gives me great pleasure to invite you to a beauty workshop, which is open to all. What I'm going to do now is transform my face into the most beautiful, elegant painting using a sponge and just a small bowl of water. We take a color at random, we dab in the sponge, on with the foundation, no idea what color it is. And sometimes with the foundation, why not go for a two-tone foundation effect? Perhaps using half your face, one shade, be a little bit daring, and go for a contrasting shade for the other side. That's lovely. So that's one color. I wonder what color I'm going to pull out now. And it's very experimental. People will talk at dinner parties, when you go to pick up the children from school, and you will be the absolute symbol of beauty in an urban environment. I wonder what color I'm going to pull out now. In goes a sponge into the water, a little bit round the eyes, just accentuating your own natural beauty, bringing the eye out. And if you're going to bring the eye out, why not your cheekbones? Now then, I've missed something out, haven't I? Lips. Very important. We're all attracted to the oral, aren't we? That's lovely. I like to go for a full lip. It looks generous, and people are very attracted to thick lips. I look beautiful. If you've been following my step-by-step guide, you too will look beautiful.
Ξέρεις πια, ρε. Δώσε μου το.
In the end, everyone comes back to the church. A necromancer trying to return to the faith throws the balance of souls and bodies asunder. To do so, an incantation is needed.
At my first communion, I got the feeling everyone started looking exactly like me. I where my body ended and the rest of the world began. Thus we become addicted to the act of seduction. There is no faith, there is only ritual, there is only suspension of disbelief. We seek to follow the examples of the martyrs. We use this example as the bait. We draw the line between life and death, and there we hover, setting the trap. The trap is set, the bait lures only the weakened souls. Our only chance of survival is to short out the victims, draining them.
Surprised to see the sucker that's looking to short somebody out, freed by astral projection, ends up at the
Spectacular Box Rocks Pharmaceutical Vidithrob Classic. The stakes are high, and so is the bacteria count. Yeah, the fans are blowing it out here tonight. Every hospice in the metropolitan area is represented in this crowd, and they're dropping like flies even before the first transfusion is over. Yes, the crowd has made it clear that they won't be satisfied with nothing less than a bloodbath. Violence with the grace of a ballerina only serves to amplify the bloodlust, which begins a chain of frustrated actions, one of which ends up out in the country.
Here, they transmutate into animal forms, doggy positions. They lock into one another, sapping one another's imaginations. There is a knowing transfer of the virus into the blood. Now, they live on borrowed time. The vicarious virus ensures its own growth at the expense of the host's mental health. In time, the host's personality personifies the virus in human terms, with dangerously violent results.
First it seemed like an easy way to escape life, and you think you can stop it at any time. Then you are a prisoner of the cycle. But it's doubly difficult. You have the problems of the living and the labors of the dead, too.
When it all rises to the surface, a scab is formed. A shield of the living dead material. And what protects the future heritage? The vampire family crest. It's a sign. It's alive. Ever changing with time. It's impossible to define. Based on the movie, that's based on the book, which is based on the poem, which is based on the myth, which is based on the quest for immortality.
Cruelitza feoblaucie, Η παρθένη κυριεύουσα, κάλος επιπόδιον την πίστη μόνο ύψιλον εφραίνουσα, ύψιλοτέρα των καλλιεργών, το είδωρ των υδάτων, δυναστεία συλλευδείο, ζωαγαπούσα ηγεμόνουσα, άνθος ανθισμένο, της δημιουργού των δημιουργημάτων, του βιαιτσές εικόνα έμψυχη, χαράς χαρούλα συμβάντων, δόξα των δοξαριών και υμνοδία καλλιεργεύουσα. Αμήν.
Okay, I'm corpsing. Okay, I'm corpsing. You got enough. Okay, I'm corpsing. Okay, I'm corpsing. corpsing. You got enough there, haven't you? Yeah. You only want one, do you?
Very bad boy. You're going to make him eat what he doesn't want to eat. He's been a very, very bad boy. He hasn't done what he was supposed to do. He's been a very bad boy. Just taking back like that. He's been a very bad boy. And my daddy made me eat this, and he's going to eat this. Here we are. This is what we're going to make him. We take this and we shove it into his face like this. He's been a very bad boy. Very bad boy. We just shove this down into him like this. You make him eat it. You can all do this at home. Try to do this at home. When your children are very bad, you do this. My daddy made me do this. He did this to me. My daddy did it. My daddy did this. You can do this to your sons too. This is what my daddy made me. This is what happened to me. My daddy did this to me. You can do this to your son too. Once you teach this to your son, you'll be able to pass it on to his son. Okay? So once he knows this, what you have to do is emotionally get this to him.
Oh, worm breath.
That's what you are. I told you the other day how I was gonna get. I told you how my dad did it, right? No! I told you how my dad did it. He did it like, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. You're gonna be very sorry you had me for a dad when I get through. Hey, wear this. Wear that, boy. That's what you need to wear. You wear that. You wear it. You look good, boy. Here, hold this, boy. You hold that. Hold it. Oh, you hold it, you little sucker, right? Keep that up there, you little piece of shit. Now you're getting the idea. I knew you could come through like a piece of shit you are. No, hey, boy. Boy. No. Come on. No. Boy. Not behind me, Dad. No. Hold it. No, boy. Hold. Hold still. Here, wear this, boy. Look at this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, drink, there you go. Drink up, there you go. There we go. Daddy come home from work again, Daddy come home from work. Daddy come home from work again, Daddy come home from work. Daddy come home from work again, Daddy come home from work. Daddy come home from work again, Daddy come home from work. Daddy come home from work again, Daddy came home from work. Once you've taught this, yeah, you want to do this slowly. Don't do it too fast. Do it slowly. Just try to do it slowly. Let them sort of feel. Let them feel it. Let them feel it. Let them get used to it. Do it slowly. Daddy came home from work again. Daddy came home from work. Let them feel it. Let them sort of get used to it. They'll remember it. Don't worry about that. They'll remember it. They'll keep it. They'll remember it. They'll use it. Just kind of let them get used to it. Let them kind of get it in their memory. That's it. Let them feel it. They'll remember it. Don't worry. Yeah, just don't do it too fast. Let them sort of get used to it. Let them remember. That's it. They'll use it. They'll use it. Don't worry about it. They'll use it. They'll use it ever. They'll use it. That's it. Okay, see how I'm sort of working it in, using the arm. Clickety-clacking dad. This is your dad for you. One more time around. This is how we get him to do what we want. Hold on, boy. There he goes. Look at him. Riding there. There. Clickety-clack, 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 clickety-clack. There he goes. There he goes. He's home free. Well, you'll think about it, won't you? Little worm brain. I knew you had it in you. Yeah, it just took a minute, huh? Calm down here, calm down.
Time to go to school, Dad.
No, son, go to school. Don't leave your dad here alone. Don't leave him alone, son. It's a good day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Daddy. I'm sorry. Daddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm so sorry. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Daddy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Daddy, I'm so sorry. Is it Daddy's little boy? Daddy's little boy is sorry. Daddy's little boy, so sorry. So sorry, Daddy's little boy, so sorry. So sorry, Daddy's little boy.
Γεια σας! Βρε, τι νέα, πώς περνάτε? Εγώ πέρασα πάρα πολύ ωραία πίσω όλα 4 λεπτά. Θα σας το γράψω κάτω στα σχολιάκια. Αν κράτησε, αν μας υποσχέθηκε αυτό που μας υποσχέθηκε, έτσι. Στην Καλιφόρνια, αγάπες μου. Στην Καλιφόρνια βρίσκεται. Έχετε πάει Καλιφόρνια? Γράψτε μου κάτω στα σχολιάκια ποιοι δεν έχετε πάει. Και θα σας στείλει η Βερόνικα. Θα σας στείλει η Cruella. Και θα σας στείλει. Όχι πάλι στην Καλιφόρνια. Θα σας στείλει. Γεια σας. Διαγωνισμός, κληρώσεις. Κληρώσεις. Γράψτε μου κάτω στα σχολιάκια, βρε. Καλιφόρνια. Δεν θα πάμε ποτέ την Καλιφόρνια. Καλιφόρνια!
Ready, Bill? Take me home. Baby face, you got the cutest little baby face. No one could ever take your place. Baby face, when you smile, my heart just jumps a mile. Oh, baby face, I'm up in heaven when I'm in your fond embrace. I didn't need a show, I just fell in love with you, baby face. Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, don't cry. That choo-choo train that takes me away from you. No words can tell how sad it makes me. Kiss me, Tootsie, and then come on, do it again. Hey, watch for the mail. I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, you'll know I'm in jail. Ah, Tootsie, goodbye. Tootsie, don't cry. California, here I come. Right back where we started from. Where bowers of flowers bloom in the sun. Each morning at dawning, birdies singing everything a song. Kismet says don't be late. Oh, I can hardly wait. Open up that golden gate, California, here I come. California, here I come. Right back where we started from. Where bowers of flowers bloom in the sun. Each morning at dawning, birdies singing everything a song. Kismet says don't be late. Oh, I can hardly wait. Open up that golden gate, California. California. California, here I come. Yo. Thank you very much.
Η καρδιά του κόσμου, η καρδιά του κόσμου, η μπούτσα, ο φαρός, η ανάπτυξη, η τεχνολογία, το 2000, ο Χριστούλης, ήθελα στο ζώμι, το φως του κόσμου εγένετο, η καρδιά του κόσμου, η τεχνολογία που θα μας πάει στον ήλιο. βρούμε στα πετραδάκια, να μένουμε στον ήλιο που δεν καίει εμάς τους, δεν μας καίει, τα ζόμπι δεν φοβάμαστε. Η ανάπτυξη στις ανθρωπότητες θα έρθει, ο Ιησούς, η καρδιά του κόσμου, το φως εκφωτός.
αυτό το βίντεο ή το μία τομή στο βίντεο. Το έχω διαβάσει στην ιστορία της βιντεογραφίας της Βανίσας Πορτοφάιζων. Ήταν ωραία σαν σήμερα. Γεια σας. Σας χαιρετούμε. Εγώ και η Κρουελίτσα μου. Εγώ και Πάπετς πολλά σας χαιρετούμε. Χεράκια ψηλά. Μία το αριστερό, μία το δεξί. Αντίο, αντίο κράζουν τα χειράκια μας. Αντίο, αντίο, αντίο.
Βανέσσα, τι θα κάνουμε τώρα σήμερα?
Thank you.